It's ball talk. It's ball talk, baby. 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 Baby.
Hello and welcome to the Ball Talk podcast. As always, I'm joined by my main man, Jahzare.
You know who it is.
And today we're lucky to be joined by four-star prospect and IMG Academy's own Eric Dailey. Eric, how are you doing today?
Sir, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's a blessing to have you on.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
For the viewers, Eric and I were actually at IMG together when he was like 14 years old in 8th grade.
Yeah.
He was the best player on the high school JV team, and he was as big as most of the 19-year-old guys on my team. And now you're, what, 6'7", 225, 40-inch vertical, dunks all over
sir.
overtime, nonstop, everywhere.
Yes, sir.
We love that. We love that. We mentioned IMG. I want to start off there. You're currently 4-star, top 30 on every recruiting site. You can't scroll through high school recruiting without seeing your name pop up everywhere. What's it like to have risen through the ranks, metaphorically, at IMG? You started off as an 8th grader. You were in the JV team, and now you've become one of the best players on one of the best high school teams in the country, all at the exact same place. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
I think it's just the work I put in. The work, when you work hard, good things happen to get to where you want to get. So I think just by me consistently putting in work, not just every now and then, but every day focusing on what I need to get better and what I need to do to be prepared for the next level is a thing that I took seriously at a young age. So just by me putting consistent work in, having a mindset, like a good work ethic is all it took.
Can you take us through how many hours a day are you working out? I remember when we were there, when we were at IMG together, I remember one time I got out of class early, I came to the gym early, and I saw you there working with your dad, so I offered to rebound for you guys.
Yeah.
And this was when I still thought you were a 10th grader. I'm going to be real. You're out there hitting NBA threes, hitting little pull-ups. I was like, okay, well, this is the best guy on the JV team. He must be like 16, who knows where he'll be. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, he's an 8th grader. That's messed up. But I know you always are the one putting in extra work. Take us through it. What's your routine like?
So a daily routine for me. So it depends. Honestly, it depends if we're in season or not. So I think the most aggressive routine I have is probably when I'm not in season. So like a preseason routine for me, I'll probably wake up around 6:15, get some breakfast, then I'll drive to the gym. And when I drive to the gym, I just get there 15, 20 minutes early before my workout, so I can just have time to mentally prepare myself for what I'm about to get into. Because workouts are not light workouts, it's aggressive workouts because you gotta push your body. So take that a little time. So I probably work out around 7:30, 8 some days, depending on the court schedules. So after that, we work out for 45 minutes, nonstop with no breaks. And it's real aggressive work. So I'm moving a lot, running sprints, a lot of actions, pick and roll stuff. Then after that, I'll probably finish around 8:15, 8:30. A good 45, 50 minutes of good solid work. And after that, I have weights at 9. So I lift from 9 to 10. And, we do all weight stuff, bench press, all that, back squats, everything. Then we go right back to the court again. And I use that time to just get more shots up. So I'll get on the gun and shoot probably 500. Sometimes you just gotta release stress and you just keep shooting until your arm hurts. So it depends how I'm feeling, but most times I'm shooting around 500 on the gun. Then after that, that's pretty much my work day, my my main work day. Then I'll go to school around 1:20 to 6. Then after that, we have times we can get in the gym around from 6:15 to 8. We have those times. And, sometimes I'll come in there and meet my teammates who will play one-on-one and just shoot around. It's kind of like a time to just have fun a little bit. But most times we're in there, we'll shoot a little bit, then play one-on-one. Just make sure we're still doing something productive while we're in there. So that's kind of a regular day for me. It sounds easy, but
But we know it's
actually
not.
actually doing it every single day, it starts to count like on your body. So it's more mental than physical because a lot of people can work out, but can you consistently work out and do it every day at your top performance, like at the top level? Because in the pros, you're gonna have to do that 3 times a day instead of that one. So it's only preparing myself for the next level. So
Well, one thing that when I was at IMG, I got to play with Eric Ayala, and him and I were pretty close. One thing he told me that really stuck out to me was of course, he cared about practice. Don't get me wrong, but it was very secondary to him. The most important thing for him was always getting those reps with other top level players. Yeah. He knows. Yeah, I could take 1,000 shots, but it's that one-on-one time with. For him, it was Anthony Simons. For you, it's Moussa Diabate, Tamar Bates, and everyone else that's top 20 and like.
Yeah, thanks.
How much do you have a similar mindset? Do you feel like getting those minutes is where you're going to be getting the biggest gains, or where do you think you're making the biggest improvements on your game?
I think by being around top athletes, we all push each other. So we all compete. If you're not competing, then you're not getting better. So you gotta want to beat the next man, and he has to want to beat you, and that's how y'all both grow together and get better as players and as people. So I think by us, we're all ranked, we all have accolades, and we all are this and that. So we all compete at a high level because we know on the next level it's gonna be a man probably not as good as who I'm competing right now, but I have to kill him. So it starts now at this age, building that competitive spirit. We're in the weight room. We're in the weight room trying to do more weight than each other. Like it's competitive. We're trying to if he makes 10 shots, I have to make 11. So it's always a competitive spirit that we have amongst each other to get better. So.
And one thing we got when we interviewed your friend and teammate Joshua Ozabor about 2 weeks ago now, he talked about Ja Morant being the coolest and nicest athlete he's met at the time and how he got to play in scrimmages with him. You've been at IMG for what now? Like you're like 6 years, something insane like that?
I forgot. I stopped counting.
At least 4. You've been there forever.
I've been here probably 6 years.
Oh my goodness.
Since 6th grade. So.
Oh my goodness.
It's been a minute.
IMG's own kid. That's insane.
Basically.
So you've been playing with like what? I mean, you've seen. I guess it must. I don't even want to estimate how many pro athletes have walked through the doors while you're there. How is it to be able to get the work in with some of them? How many of them have you been able to work? Are you able to constantly work with those pros or?
It depends. Like when Ja Morant was here, I got to play with him. So like he'll have his workouts. Now I'm most time in school, or I'll be at practice when he's having his workouts. But I'll see him working, or I'll come in the gym and he's already got done with his workout or something. But Ja's the only one I've actually like played with, because other times like I was young, so like I couldn't really like play with the pros. Yeah. I could, but I wouldn't do nothing. I'll just be a body. But Ja was probably the first person I like played with that was a pro. So.
Wow. What was it like to have that experience of? I mean, because obviously your goal is the NBA. I'm not. Everyone knows that your goal is to make it. Anyone at your level of player's goal is to make it. What's it like to get that work with someone who was under recruited and showed like that value to then go to the NBA, win Rookie of the Year? What's it like to be able to work with a guy that you're looking at and you're like, I see. I imagine you see like how you can make that jump too. What's it like to get that experience working with him?
I just saw his work ethic and how he took the little things that a lot of like athletes our age would take for granted. Like just little ball handling stuff, he'll do 100%. Little form shooting, he'll do 100%. But the way he carried himself as a pro before he was even in the league was like yeah, he's ready. Like he's serious about this. And I think just seeing him like you see what he's doing in the league now. He's like, you can't say he's not one of the best players in the league right now.
Oh yeah, we definitely had a whole. I went on a whole rant on our last
Yeah.
episode. Literally yesterday, I was talking about how he needs to
Yeah.
be, how he's a superstar in the league.
Yeah. And it's only year 2. It's only year 2 for him. But seeing like the things he do is like, it's not normal, but he's been doing it for so long and he's been doing it consistently. So I'm just like consistency is honestly the number one thing for like an athlete to be like good at what they do. Like if you're a quarterback, Tom Brady, you think Tom Brady doesn't consistently throw dots every day? He throws bullets every day. So when he's in the game, he's throwing bullets. That's the same thing with us. If I work on a 1-drill pull-up, I have to do it every day to master that skill. So in the game, it's automatic. It's just second nature. So I saw Ja work on long range threes every day, attacking the basket every day, finishing at the basket all type of awkward ways. Like just seeing like what you need to work on and doing it consistent. I think that's what I saw from him, and just the work ethic he put in.
It's definitely big time, and that work ethic for you has clearly paid off. As a 9th grader, you didn't join the national varsity team. You were on the regular varsity team. Can you explain why? I've talked to some of your former teammates, but I want to hear it from you why you chose to stay off the national varsity team.
I chose to stay. I chose to stay on the the varsity team to just better myself, and just because you're not going to get a lot of reps. You're not going to get a lot of reps on at a young age on that team with a whole bunch of seniors, and I'm gonna be the freshman, so I was gonna be the youngest one. I'll probably be on the bench, not because I'm not good, but just because of it's older people ahead of me. And by me staying on that varsity team, the regular varsity team, I think I just developed my skill and developed what I needed to work on. Like to become a scorer, you have to practice scoring, or to become that playmaker, you have to practice playmaking. So that was what I was working on. I was working on playmaking, scoring, be able to play defense. I had to learn how to play defense. But it was just really for me to develop and just get better in my profession, in my craft. So
your friend Jahzare is doing the same thing right now. Not staying on the national team where he'd be the bench guy, wouldn't be getting the reps. He's taking it down. He's been dominating. We saw him get buckets against Mikey Williams. We all love that. Are you too close? Did you talk to him about that?
Yeah, I definitely talked to him about that. I was like, so last year we was on the same team, but he was hurt. He got hurt a little bit, and I moved up. I was like, bro, take this time to just get better. Just get better. Whatever you need to work on it now with this team. So when it's time for you to move up, you'll be ready and you'll be ready to dominate. Because you already know what it feels like to dominate on this level. So you just got to keep playing this level till it get easy, basically. So when it start getting easy, then you need to move up, and it's time. So that's what he did. He would score 20. He'd get 20 and 10, get double doubles. So I was like, you're starting to get it. You're starting to get what you need to do, starting to work on what you need to work on. So probably coming up this next year, he'll probably be on our team just because of the work he's been putting in on the younger team. So
you mentioned he got hurt, so I think this is a great time to talk about the support staff at IMG. You got an insane amount of support staff, athletic trainers, mental trainers, nutritionists, leadership coaches, literally everything. You've got a trainer for almost everything at IMG. Just an insane amount of support staff to push you mentally, physically, or any other aspect of working on the game. How is that for you? Do you think, like, I mean, especially for Ja, obviously it's huge for him because he's such a big, he's big. He's way too big to be he's 15, 16 now?
He just turned 17.
He just turned 17. That's still an insane amount of size to be carrying as a 17-year-old.
100%.
So getting all that staff is huge. For you, how do you take advantage of all that support staff?
I think our trainers, we have great trainers. I mean, you've been here, you've seen the facilities,
Yes,
and
sir.
it's like, how do you not take advantage of what's here? You have to take advantage of at least the equipment or the people, the food. Like, you have to take advantage of this lifestyle. It's like this is not normal. Even pros don't even have like places like this they can train at, and we're in high school getting this. So you're kind of silly if you don't take advantage of what you have, of the people and the resources you have. We have world-class weight trainers, you know, athletic trainers that, worked with pros and know what they're talking about. So I think, they're gonna make sure like the trainers and our support staff is gonna make sure you're in the right direction. They're gonna do all they can to get you in the right direction, and they're here to help. So if you're not using that, that's just on you. But our support staff is always here trying to help. So
100%. I mean, I took incredible advantage of the sports staff. The sports staff detested me when I walked into the training room by the end of my year, knowing I was going to ask for something or another every single time I walked in.
exactly.
But hey, that's how you get better, and it helped me a bunch. I imagine it's helping you guys out a ton.
Yes, it is.
We talked about your friend Jahzare. I'm bad at pronouncing that because of all the
Jahzare.
videos. Because of all the videos on Overtime of him playing AAU ball with Bronny James, getting coached up by LeBron James, the whole world knows who he is. He was basically a mega star. I still see the videos of him walking by and and making LeBron look like a child.
Yeah.
Eric, you don't even play AAU, even though that could be a way for you to get attention. Why don't you? And what went into that decision?
I think the decision for me not to play AU was to develop, just get better. It's no need to waste that many games on my body that don't really mean nothing. Like, I get if I already have what I see, if I didn't have like the offers or the rankings, I'll probably play AU. But it's no point of, if I already have what I'm trying to get, what others are trying to get, there's no need for me to put myself out there. Just for what? Just to have a few games, a few mixtapes, highlights. Like I can get that just playing here at IMG. We already have enough exposure here, so I think it was just me to get better because I don't need those games. Eventually, take a toll on your body, and each game is a risk getting hurt. So, I mean, I just took my time, stayed in my own lane, and I made it this far without it. So I don't know where else it can take me without it. So.
I definitely agree. I personally, I am super against AAU. I think all smart kids that are top recruits should take the summer off to work on different aspects of their game instead of cool dunks. Do you think by not playing AAU and still being a top 20, 30 player in the nation that you're starting a new model for kids?
Like, I think I was put in the position to do what I'm doing. I don't think everybody has the opportunity to do what I'm doing, or just because I've been at IMG is a lot of exposure here. I think that's one of the things that helped me get to this point. But some kids, like in the top rankings, I don't understand why they're still playing, because you already proved it all. Like, you're top 10, you're top 15. It's nothing else for you to prove. Like, they understand, writers understand, and scouts understand you can hoop. Now, only thing you're doing is just risking your body for free. So, I mean,
I like that. I like that for free.
yeah, like you're doing it
That's
for
big.
free.
No, I'm with you. You're like, let me go
Yeah.
risk blowing my ACL for free.
I'm saying,
Play 6
you
games
out
in a
there-
day because it's cool.
Exactly, just for mixtapes. Like, I'd rather have a workout mixtape with pros than a mixtape in AAU. So,
So what do you do instead of AAU over the summer? What are your summer plans when there's not a pandemic?
Okay, when there's not a pandemic. So the last 2 years, me and my dad, we go to Las Vegas, and we train at this facility. And they have a gym, they have a turf and everything. So we just stay out there for like a week or two and just chill and work out. Some of his we go there during the summer league, so we'll go to the summer league and
awesome.
watch the games. So like we just take a little vacation, but we're still working. And I think that's the same thing we're gonna go do this summer. I think we're gonna go to a few spots this summer and just work out and chill and just enjoy this the process. So
I know you love traveling the world. I imagine you cannot do that because of the pandemic.
yeah.
We have curfews still in our country, so we know it's a mess here.
We got curfews in certain spots in the state right now.
Oh, really?
Not where I live. Yeah, like in Miami, it's a curfew.
Miami is a curfew? What?
Yeah.
I was planning on going next week. What?
Nobody follows it. But you know how Miami is. People don't.
Yeah.
Not wrong. Bradenton's chill though.
Yeah, Bradenton, Sarasota, Tampa is pretty much solid. Everybody's wearing masks, but other than that,
hey, in Florida, wearing masks, that's huge.
Yeah.
facts. Florida and Texas, yes.
So, one thing I noticed while doing my research, you used to play in Europe. Can you talk to us a bit about that?
So me and my dad, I think first time I went, I was 14. I was 14, so I was in 8th grade. I went to Spain for like 2.5, 3 weeks, and I played in some tournaments with a team over there in Spain. And I did that again. When I was 15, and I played in a bigger tournament. So we played We played Real Madrid.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we played Real Madrid. We played some teams from like Germany, a few more teams from Spain, but the biggest team was Real Madrid because everybody knows who they are.
Thank you, Luca.
Yeah, facts. So we just, I was over there for a little bit. I had to learn the concepts. It's the language barrier was the only thing that was different.
Did you pick up any?
I can't speak a lick of Spanish. Like, I don't know nothing at all.
You're in Florida. That's useful there.
I mean, people here speak English, so people I talk to speak English, so yeah. But it was just a great experience to be outside of the U.S. and playing basketball. Like, a lot of kids don't have the opportunity, especially at the age I had it at. Some people probably never have the opportunity, so I'm just grateful for at least just going over there. I didn't even have to play, just going to Spain is interesting. Like, people won't do that in their lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned a lot over there. Just the culture, it was different. The people were different. It wasn't a bad different. It was a good different. Like, you felt love over there. So
that's nice.
It was nice.
Did playing in Europe make it easier for you to relate to some of your teammates from overseas, like Musa, Chikata, and Josh Green, Josh Ozabor?
It made it relate to the work they put in, because those kids over in Europe, they're like really hungry about their sport. Like, they don't care like about nothing. Like, they don't care about getting dunked on, none of that. They're gonna play hard until their coach takes them out the game. And they work so different from us. Like, we're over here doing hoop mixtape stuff, dribble 1,000 times, step back, half court shots. They're actually learning the game, like the professional game, at a young age. And I think that's why Luka had the advantage when he got in the league. That's also why he had the advantage, because he picked up that stuff when he was 14, 15, at a young age. So it's like they have academies over there to teach you how this, like, to prepare you for the next level, kind of like IMG. So, I mean, it was a great experience to see all of that. So I actually went and saw Luka play his last year at Real Madrid. I went to one of the games.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
How much better was he than everyone else? There's a whole rumor of, people say he was like the best European, had the best season in European basketball history. What was it like to watch that?
When I watched, it was like he had an advantage for sure, just because he was just, the moves he did were he take his time when he plays. Like, he's not in a rush, he's not in a hurry. Nobody can really knock him off his path when he's driving. He has counters for counters. So, his game is so versatile and there's a wide range to the point, like, you just got to hope he missed the shot.
Fact.
So we see that in the league now. He's doing the same thing he was doing in Spain. So
Fact.
You talked a lot about your dad. I was wondering if you could talk to us a little bit about your relationship with him. I know you two are very close. I know you're named after him. I would love to hear about that.
first off, the name part wasn't my choice. So yeah. But I appreciate the name. The name probably gave me superpowers. I'm not gonna lie. But
I like that.
me and my dad, it's like he's my trainer and my father at the same time, and he's my big brother. He's like everything in one. So he can turn into dad, he can turn into big bro, turn into my best friend. But me and my dad, he's been. I mean, he got me to this point. Like, I wouldn't be good at all. I wouldn't have no work ethic. I wouldn't if he didn't wake me up in the morning and tell me it's time to go to the gym, or get on me when I didn't want to work. I wouldn't be on the Zoom call right now with y'all at all. And I appreciate everything he's done, like, to get me this far, because it's not easy. It wasn't easy at all. I mean, I wish I recorded everything I've been through with him, because it would be a movie. Like
in the one workout I got to watch the two of you. I've only met your dad once. I bet there's no way he remembers me rebounding for you guys, but it was impressive, like the way he just understood you. Like when you say like father, big bro, and coach, like I get it. Like my dad could never do that. I love my dad, but that's just not a role he could do. Chaz knows my dad. Chaz gets that. But just the way that he understood you was crazy, and like how invested he is in you, just it's beautiful. It's great to see.
Yeah, but me and my dad, we've been through everything together, and what his plan for me so far has been working. So I'm just gonna continue sticking to the plan.
What? Snoop Dogg had a similar thing with his son. Snoop Dogg pushed his son so hard to become a top-level player. He was a 4-star. He committed to UCLA. And then in the end, he kind of resented the work. And he was like, I don't want to be a football player, Dad. I want to do my own thing. I'm not asking if you're going to say that, but I'm asking what goes into your mentality. Has that ever crossed your mind that you're like, is this me?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I love the candidness.
I can't lie. It's been times I wanted to stop. I just wanted to quit. I just wanted to stop working out. There's been times he'll get mad because I'm not going hard, and I'd be like, I quit. I don't want to do this no more. Then he'd be like, all right, leave. Then I ain't got nowhere to go.
I ain't got no ride.
So I'm just saying here. Then he'd be like, bring your butt back to the gym. Come on, let's get these shots up. So, it's been times I wanted to stop, but I think that was when I was younger, and I didn't realize like why I'm doing this. I just wanted to play, just wanted to hoop. I wasn't concerned about the long run, about playing in NBA, college. I wasn't concerned about. I just wanted to go have fun with my friends, just have fun, play, But now I'm realizing the work that I was doing when I was 7, 8, 9, teen years. I'm realizing the work is for this moment. It's for like coming up, whatever's coming up. It had to start early though. And once I realized that, I started to like going to work out. That's when I developed a work ethic. When I realized what I'm doing it for. I had no idea what I was doing it for when I was 9. You can't tell a 9-year-old, let's go work out because you finna go to NBA. You can't tell a 9-year-old that. So,
9-year-old's looking at you like, I want a peanut butter sandwich, Dad.
Yeah, Dad. Like, I want to play my DS.
It's like a Pokemon, man.
I'm saying.
How is the basketball going to compare with Pokemon?
Exactly. I'm trying to go play Fortnite. You got me working out. So once I understand like why I'm working every day, it probably clicked around 14. When you was here, it probably clicked around there, like the work ethic to like, I'm gonna go to the gym. You don't even have to come, Dad. Like I'm gonna go get shots up. It probably clicked. Then when I work out with my dad, it was like, we had times where we argue. That's what father and son do. We have times we disagree and argue, then we get mad, but then we go back and work out. We're gonna finish this workout regardless. It don't matter. We're gonna finish this workout. But you know, it's been once it clicked, it was like, yeah, like I could do this. I could take this far. So I'm just gonna keep on working. So that's where I'm at. Like my dad right now, he don't even have to go to the gym. I say I'm going to the gym. He already know I'm gonna get work in. He'll just text me out there. He'd be like, "You had a good workout?" I say, "Yeah."
That's nice. That's beautiful. I like that. I remember when you were 14 and it started to click. I remember like people being like, "Yo, Little E can play." I don't think anyone's gonna call you Little E anymore because you're bigger than everybody.
Yeah.
but back then you were Little E because you were 14.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Yo, Little E can play. Little E's tearing it up. Little E's the best player on JV." I remember that. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
And so we talked about your dad. I know your mom. I know your mom well. She's like top 10 nicest human beings I've ever met on the entire planet. She always was. When I was at IMG, it wasn't the easiest year for me. I mean, in a lot of ways it was, but you know, it wasn't always up. You know, when you're working that hard every day, sometimes you just have a bad week.
Yeah.
And no matter how bad the week was, you know, she always see me. She say, "Hi, John. How are you?" Always checking in on me. Not because I was like special or anything, just because that's the kind of person she is.
Yeah.
Because she cared about everyone so much. It meant so much to me. And on the flip side of that, I've talked to Jada, your friend, both of our friend, and some of your mom's other former players, and I know how hard she can be as a coach. I know she can absolutely kick your butt as a coach.
She has a switch, 100%.
Can you talk to us about your relationship with your mom?
So my mom is like the peacemaker in our family. so like, you know, me and my dad might have an argument or something, or like a little disagreement. We might be talking about basketball or something, and it gets to a point because we keep going. Like, one of us, we're right. Like, I might be wrong, but I'm right in this argument. So we gonna just keep on going. She'll be the one to be like, "All right, that's enough. Y'all go to your room," or something. But my mother, you know, she knows a lot about the game, and she's, you know, she taught me a lot, like from just like a coaching perspective, like what coaches would think, or, you know, just from like the mental part of the game. My dad handles all the physical, like on court stuff, off court stuff. My mom is more like the coach. She's the coach. Exactly. She's the coach. My dad's the trainer. My mom's. I finally figured it out. Wow.
I'm happy to have been here for this moment.
Wow. This is crazy because I never thought about it like this. Like, we're a team. My mom's the coach, my dad's the trainer, and I'm the player. So having these two powerhouses in my life is only gonna make me better. And not even just in basketball, just in life. Just in life in general. Because I see my parents wake up in the morning, they're working hard. So I see them working, I'm gonna have to work. I'm gonna get that work ethic from them. So that's my mother though. I just had a realization. I had to get that off my chest. So, that was crazy.
I love that. I love that. Happy to have been here for this moment for you.
Yeah. But,
your mom's one of the best. Your mom is not only one of the best people, but also one of the best women's basketball coaches I've ever met.
Yes.
She sent plenty of players to high-level colleges. The amount of top talent that has walked through her team is unchallenged, is one of the best. Has that experience? I imagine you're close with some of her players because, you know, it's your mom's team. She's close with her players.
Yeah.
Has that given you a unique perspective on the women's game?
The women's game. I mean, they're very like fundamentally sound. And it's like they make the game easier. Like, you know, boys, we're athletic, you know, we like to dunk, 360s, windmills, dribble 100 times, but
yeah, I can do that stuff.
like girls basketball is like, it's so like simple. So like it makes it easier. And like they kind of play like pros, like you know how like NBA, it's a lot of pass and cut, pick and roll motion, pass, shot. That's kind of what like girls basketball kind of is. And it's like it makes the game simpler, and like the little concepts that like my mom has taught me is really like helped me in boys basketball as well. So like, you know, I don't have to dribble 1,000 times to get a shot off. I could pass, I could set this screen, pop back to the ball, and I got a shot. It just makes the game more simplified. And I like watching WNBA play. Like when they was in the bubble, I watched almost every game with my mom.
Were you able to watch in person, or did you have to watch from the outside?
Man, it's crazy because she went to like most of the games, and I didn't even get to go. I was like, Mom, you gonna take me? She was like, No, you can't go. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just watch it. I'll watch it on ESPN. That's okay.
No boys allowed.
Yeah. So you know, she'll like we'll break down little like, you know, actions they run. She'll write down actions she see, and we'll go over it. You know, I like watching women's basketball.
Do you have a favorite women's basketball player?
Oh, I have a few.
Oh, please list them.
I have a few. Maya Moore.
Oh, she's nice.
Candace Parker.
She's legend.
Ooh, this third one. See, like it's so many like great athletes, like so many great women's basketball. Who else? Who should I put as my third?
I'll throw you my favorite, and I'll see if and maybe you could steal it. My favorite is Breanna Stewart.
Breanna Stewart is like that.
She is different.
She is definitely like
different.
that.
Yeah.
Skylar Diggins is tough too.
Oh, she's tough.
Skylar Diggins is hard.
Yeah.
She's tough.
Oh my gosh. Yes. And who else?
What are your thoughts on Paige Buckers?
Paige, I actually talked to Paige.
No way.
Yeah, Paige, me and Paige are cool. We met
She's
through
like a
social...
celebrity in my family, dude. We all won her jersey.
Yeah, what's it called? Paige, I don't know how we met. I forgot. I literally forgot. But some like the top athletes, we all just follow each other and we all just become cool.
Yeah.
But Paige is like, honestly, I think WNBA should like make a rule to like y'all can go one and done. Like, because like honestly, I feel like if she was in the WNBA right now, she'll average 20 easy.
Yeah.
Like she could play with us. Like she could play with boys. Like right now, she can play college basketball right now with boys.
100%.
I have no doubt in my mind that she won't get buckets because she plays like a boy. Like, do you see how she plays so fluent and her game is so like? I was like, yo,
she's just playing a different sport out there. It's awesome.
You need to like forget UConn. Like, I know y'all didn't win, but you need to go to the WNBA right now.
Yeah, that's a whole thing. Dumb marketing by the WNBA. Like, I do not get it. Like right now, if a Paige Buckers jersey for like what was that team with the nice jersey, Chaz? You sent it to me.
Every team's got a nice jersey. They came out with a whole new concept.
That new set of jerseys are all nice.
They come
literally
out
any of those new jerseys. What's it called? With Paige Buckers on the back. I'm buying that. Yeah. I'm buying that. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it all summer. Like it's tank top season.
I might have to get one too. She had a great season though this year.
She did. She was awesome. What's it called? I don't know if you listen to Jackie McMullen, but she had some great breakdown about some great stuff about Paige Buckers.
It was good. Yes, I'm good. Go ahead.
Who's that?
That was one of my friends' dad. He actually works here for football, but she used to go to school here as well. So,
okay.
Yeah. What's it like being surrounded by like so many top level athletes in different sports? Like,
I love it.
You gotta be like what? The entire football team there's a 5-star player at every position on the football team, something like that.
Every sport has a 5-star somewhere.
At least one.
You're gonna run into one eventually. Soccer has 5 stars. Baseball players are going to the MLB from here.
Dude, I accidentally ran into Kellen Mond one summer. Like I wanted Kellen. Yeah, what was it? He was doing he was just goofing off. And like I was just this camper, and he just started like dancing. I was like, "All right, I guess we dancing now." And he just disappeared. I was like, "What the heck just happened?" And now he's about to go get drafted. Like
exactly. Like lots of my like friends, like when I was younger, that played football, they're going to the NFL now. Some is in the NFL right now, and I still talk to them. And it's like, bro, like just keep working. Like your time's gonna come.
Wait, did you know Dylan Moses?
Dylan, I didn't know Dylan. I knew KJ Hamler.
I remember KJ. Yeah.
KJ,
He
KJ
balling.
KJ's going crazy.
He
Going crazy.
balling.
He playing with Denver right now. He going crazy. But other ones I know are in college right now. They're about to get drafted probably this year coming up. But
what's it like to have that excellence from other sports too, like surrounding you? Like, because usually a program of the strength of IMG, like even if you just look at Montverde, like a couple hours over, they're all about basketball. IMG, it's like, oh, we have one of the best basketball programs in the country, and football, and baseball, and soccer, and women's soccer, and everything. Like, they're top all the way across the board. What's it like to not be, big, necessarily like the biggest guy on campus because of that?
I think like a unique thing about here is like, it's not really like no macho man. Like, it's like I'm better than you, like, cause I play this sport. It's none of that. Cause like everybody's pretty chill. We all support each other. We all want everybody to do good. We want to see everybody shine. Cause I mean, we all go to the same school, so all of it, like we're all top athletes, and we're here for one reason, is to get better and move on to the next level. And I think everybody here understands that part to the point where, like, I might see the #1 quarterback in the country here. I'd be like, yo, great game last night, dog. You coming to my game? You coming to my game this week? Be like, yeah. Then we stands packed. You seen it before?
Yeah, I remember Legend doing backflips in the middle of the game.
Exactly. Exactly. So
it was like having a halftime show. The whole football team showed up.
the whole football program would be at every game.
It was absolutely, and that instantly packs the stands at IMG.
Exactly. We all just support each other. We will come to the football games. We'll be at the soccer games. Everybody's just supporting each other. Just
Yeah. You spoke on competitiveness, like within your team with the one-on-ones after practice and trying to lift more. Does that go within teams too? Like, are y'all in there with the football guys, like they want to lift more than you, but y'all are jumping higher than them? Or is it more just like you guys end up kind of split off because you're just working with your own team at a certain point?
It's more like we got more wins than you. It's more like that.
So, we also play much more games than them.
Yeah. It's like so. This year, the football team went undefeated and won the national championship. And I think they beat every team by 35 plus. every team they played, they beat by 35 plus. And I was like, and we lost Geico. And they was like, how did y'all lose? I went on a rant. I was like, yo, first off, y'all schedule is weak.
That's a great way to start it.
I said, no way, y'all just playing regular high schools. Like how you y'all have a. I'm not even gonna count the y'all old line is all 5 stars. Your receivers are 5-star. Your quarterback is #1. Your defensive end is a 4-star junior. Dog, you're playing against Marcus from Dayland High School. Like, you're supposed to beat him by 100. Like, Marcus has no offers, so you had an Alabama offer your sophomore year. So like,
Marcus is just trying to go D3.
Marcus just trying to go to school for free. So it'd be like we had conversations like that. Then they'd be like, still like y'all should have won. And I'm like, okay, y'all got it. But we always mess around with each other, and we definitely compete on that part, on that aspect. Like who's the best sport? We do that. We definitely do that. But like, it's no like I'm bigger than you because I play this sport. It's not that, but we definitely try to compete.
Because
y'all ever get runs against each other?
Guys.
You said what?
Because we know the football guys are just massive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all ever get runs against each other though?
Runs against each other?
Like the football guys come to the gym, or you guys go out to the turf every once in a while?
Man, I remember they used to come in the gym and start playing fives. They try to play fives with us. And it'd be like, bro, like you're too big for this sport. This is not you. just stick to hitting people because you're trying to hit me, and that's a foul in this sport. So don't do that. But
Your shoulder's taking up the whole paint right now. You got to get out the way.
Yeah, like bro, you're 6'5", but you're like 320. So like move now. But they'll try to they'll be like, yeah, we can shoot better than y'all and stuff. So I'm not gonna lie, some football players here actually used to play basketball, so like they was just better at football, so they stayed with it. So they jump out the gym, dunking all type of ways.
Football players have the most broken shots though, but if they go in,
yeah, it's terrifying. I seen somebody shoot, it looked like it hurt.
Yeah. No, a football gym, it sounds like a shooting range, man.
But I think they challenged us to play 7-on-7. It was like basketball versus football 7-on-7. I said, yo, this is what you do for a living, but I'll come out here and fire you real quick. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm 6'7", just throw the ball up, I'm gonna catch it. So
how'd that go? How'd that 7-on-7 go?
We still sending it up. They're in their spring ball right now.
Oh, true.
So we're still sending it up. But our day's gonna come. I'm probably gonna post it on Instagram or something.
I was gonna say that better be on live. We're loving your. We've been watching some of the lives every now and then. We've been loving them.
Dunk contest today.
Yeah, I've been doing the lives just cause like I'm bored. I be bored, and people probably want to see what we do at IMG. So why not just give them like 15 minutes of what we're doing?
Yeah. If you look at any of the comments on the IMG post, yes, people will watch you guys do anything. You could you could film yourself taking a nap, and there's kids that would be there and say, "I would do anything to go to IMG."
Right. We was lifting. Like I did videos of. I think I did live of us lifting. I went live on a field trip. I went live on the field trip, bro. Just cause, and people was like actually watching me. Like my teacher was like talking about trees and how trees have salt.
I was on that for 5 minutes.
You was on it?
I showed up. I popped in for a second. I was like, "This is trees. I'm gonna leave."
Bro, I did a whole National Geographic show that day. I was on live for like 20 minutes, and my teacher was talking. It was like National Geographic. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." And I had like 60 people on there just watching. I said, that's 60 people that want to learn because they stay here this long.
They're educating them.
Exactly.
So I'll give you buckets and I'll give you knowledge.
Exactly.
Speaking of knowledge, I gotta talk about colleges. Of course, everyone loves to hear all about that.
It's only right.
It's only right. You're gonna have been at IMG for most of your life. All you know is this insane facility. All you know is the blue and white stripe right behind you. What are you looking for in a college? I know you haven't gotten a blue off. You got Michigan, but Michigan isn't blue. So is that just off the table right away?
They're turning blue right now, but they had a great season. They had better season than Blue Blood, so might as well count them as one.
But I'm more making a colors joke, but go for it. I definitely think Michigan's got an argument for Blue Blood. I'm there.
Thanks. But what I would look for in a college, I just look for like a staff like that actually cares about me, and, wants me to see and wants me to go to the next level and be great at the next level and help me and push me in that way. Because a lot of people will go to a college just because of the name, or just because this color, or just because this coach. But like, if you actually make a relationship with the coach and the staff and the people, and you make relationships with the people outside the sport, you feel love when you go to that school. Like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like love at a place. So
I like that. I guess that I was gonna ask what you want from a non-basketball, but I guess love. I like that. That's mature. A lot of times you ask these questions to people, and they're like, "Dude, I just want to hoop. I don't care what it is. I just want to hoop."
Yeah, I used to be like that. I used to be like, "Bro, I don't care what I'm doing, bro.
I was like that, and it was the biggest mistake I've made in my life. And I try to warn every kid. I'm like, you want more. You want to find somewhere that's more than basketball. You want to find somewhere that likes you for who you are as a person. Like what happens if you get sick your first? I got mono my first year. I spent the entire season on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Like, what happens at that point if they don't like you?
Yeah, facts. I feel that.
What have you been able to do for visits and stuff like that? Obviously, with the pandemic, it's hard to move around. It's all been on Zoom. Nobody's coming to your games anymore. Everyone's just in the emails.
I mean, some coaches probably been. I'm not sure, but I'm positive coaches been watching live streams of games and stuff. Coaches been texting me a lot. We'll have Zoom calls. They'll send me stuff on messages and stuff. But it's not normal because most times coaches will be able to come to the gym and actually see me. We can actually talk in person instead of over the phone or on the computer. But you know, this year is kind of a weird year, but still having people like text me is like amazing. Cause like a year ago, I ain't had no coaches talking to me for real. So
Hey, it's that work, man.
exactly.
And you're coming into your senior year now with IMG. You're going to be the captain this season, it looks like. You're going to be leading the squad. What are you coming to do this offseason that's going to set you apart from the rest of the 2022 class?
I think just my work ethic. I mean, ever since I've been at IMG, I've been working, and I don't think it hasn't been a time I'm not working. Like if I'm here, I'm doing something productive. I'm not just here just chilling. You can ask any coach. Like if you ask a coach about me, I'm not to sound cocky or nothing, but they're going to say he works hard. Like it's Josh. Okay, other than Josh, I'm probably okay. Y'all don't understand. Josh doesn't stop.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've seen it. I know.
We literally have to kick him out the gym to like leave. Be like Josh, don't touch the ball. He'd be like, bro, why? I'm just trying to get some work. No, leave now.
He was late for that's why he was late for our interview. He was doing extra lifting.
He was working out. Bro.
He was working out. He's like, I ran late. I'm sorry. I rushed for dinner. I'm like, dude, don't rush for dinner.
Yeah. Yes, he works out after school. He works out. Me and him we'll be in the gym the same time. He works out on his own though. He works out like he knows how to push himself. He doesn't need nobody to push him. And that's one of the things I took from Josh as well. Like not needing nobody to push you. I'm gonna push myself. And I've been doing that a lot since I met Josh. Josh been pushing me, so I'll work out with Josh, and he going fast, so I got to keep up with Josh. So, I think that's one of the things that's gonna set me apart is just my consistent effort in my work. And I think by me working every day and my teammates seeing that, it'll probably motivate them to work, and they'll put trust in me as well when I say certain things. Because like they know like it's real because he's been doing it. He's been working. Yeah. He knows like if he knows to like we gotta get conditioned, so we gotta run this and run that. And he knows that because I seen him run. I seen him work out and run. And that's gonna put trust in my teammates. So
lead by example.
I want to pivot back to college really quick. In an interview with Zag's blog. Adam Zagoria, really nice guy. I spoke to him once or twice. Yeah. You mentioned that you really want an offer from Duke and FSU. Are those two? Do you still want those two schools to offer you?
It would be nice. I'm not really like. I'm not forcing it. If it happens, it happens. But Duke was just like one of the schools like I loved growing up. Like it was a childhood school. I used to watch Jason Tatum play. Look, I saw Kyrie a little bit. When Zion and RJ went, it was like, yo, I want to go to the Duke, bro. Like at this point, then Florida State, just first off, it's in Florida. It's right here. Boys I know that played at Florida State, they liked it. Then you're playing for a legendary coach at Florida State, Coach Hamilton, like, you know. And playing for a black coach is very powerful right now, especially. So there's not many of them. That's why it's like, you know, it's powerful. But Florida State, Florida State is like, they're really good. And their program, the way they run their program, the players that came out was like players like me, like that big guard type players. There's a lot of those type of players that came out of that school. So. I mean, if they offer me, that'd be nice. We talk a lot, but they haven't offered. So,
yeah, I'm actually giving a presentation on their current, or I'll be talking a bit about their current big guard, Scotty Barnes, actually on Friday. Same day that this interview will be out. for all the
That's
listeners.
crazy, man. Like
Yeah.
they turn him into a guard because
They
I
turned him
played
into a guard. He's a guard and a center
Bro.
and everything in between.
I
How
don't
is he not
understand.
top? How is he not a top 5 pick?
Oh, I'm gonna hit y'all with a crazy fact. I played this man 4 times last year. He did not shoot a single 3 or dribble the ball. Everything was punks. Then I see him first game. He's coming down on the floor with the ball. I said, "Yo, who is this?"
Well, when you're playing with
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham, you don't really need to touch the ball. Cade Cunningham's going to
Exactly.
do everything for you.
Exactly. Facts. I mean, K is like that. I can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked the win. I would have liked that a lot. But
Like the win, but I mean, Cade Cunningham is just that guy might be LeBron James one day.
I mean, I played the number 1 pick. That's all I can say. He's about to be the number 1 pick. So
I'm hoping you can say you got to go against 2 top 5s. I'm hoping that I will make an impassioned enough argument for Scotty Barnes that someone will draft him.
facts.
What in your current college recruitment? You're a junior right now. You got another year. You don't need to be in a rush to commit. You got plenty of time before it hits. But who is leading the conversation right now? Who are you looking at and is like these are the guys that I'm looking at right now?
Ooh, great question. I'm just gonna go with the schools that like been contacting me the most, and that's been Michigan, Florida, Iowa State, and Texas A&M. Those schools been contacting me the most, but I'm not for sure. I haven't cut my list down or anything yet. I will coming up soon probably. I don't have an exact date, but I'm just kind of waiting because more schools are still calling. Still asking about me. So I got time. Like it only takes a week to commit. Like it don't take long to know where you want to go. So
Yeah, between when I got my offer to Brandeis and when I signed it, it was less than a week. It was about 4 days. I was like, all right,
exactly.
I guess
It
this
don't
is for
take
me.
long. Exactly.
It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. And the last thing I would push is for you to rush it. One thing that if I can give you one piece, take your time. Take your
Thanks.
time. Make sure you make a good decision for you. What kind of role do you see yourself playing at the college level? And is that role going to play a big part in deciding what school you're going to go to? Or are you more focused on the staff?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, I would like to play like the ball in my hand, being that positionless player, just kind of like free flowing. Like I can get this rebound, push it up the court, then I can pass it and post up. Like just being that versatile player, I want to go somewhere where I can show everything I can do, and just not be like just that spot up shooter, or be that rebounder, or you just gonna set screens. Like just being able to show versatility and show like just play freely within the system. You can play freely within a system. So I mean, I'm like water, but I can fit in anywhere. It don't matter. So because I'm versatile where I can guard the 4, then I can go guard the point guard. So
That's why recruiting sites say you're everywhere from 6'2" to 6'11".
I seen all type of positions for me. I'm a shooting guard to I'm a 5. So
Rashad Phillips said it best: dual forward.
Yeah, facts. I seen that.
Gotta love Rashad. He was at IMG for. Did he stay at IMG long after? I know he was there when you were in 8th grade. And I was in 1st year.
Stayed there probably like a year and a half after you left, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Sounds like it. He was good. He was talented.
Yeah,
We're a very pro Rashad Phillips podcast.
Yes. 100%.
We talked so much about basketball today. Just so much about basketball. I want to talk a little not basketball with you. Tell us, what are some of your hobbies? What's something that you're really passionate about outside of basketball?
Outside of basketball, I'm a big music guy. I love music, but other than that, I like learning about like stuff they don't teach us in school.
Like what?
Like, like stocks, real estate, learning how to flip houses. Like I could stay on YouTube all night long and just watch videos on like how to get this stock this way, or how do I take this house and flip it and make money off of this house. Like, because that's something like I'm interested in. Like, if God willing, I go to the NBA, I have money to invest into stocks or to buy a house and flip it and sell it for 500,000. I bought it for 250. So just learning so I can set myself up for life is that's an interest. I mean, if I like houses, I like looking at houses. I like cars. I like all that stuff. So I might go on YouTube and look at a Dodge Charger and look at people just like create their cars and all that. It's just like I'm a kid, so I have little dreams and stuff. Like I want a Charger. So
Thank you,
I
Dad.
don't think a lot of kids probably look up how the stock market work, but
No, that's big time. I mean, I'm taking that's pretty much my entire education this year is real estate and stock market. That's the main focus.
exactly.
And just the amount of wealth that you can create through that stuff. I think it's imperative that every kid,
Generational
every
wealth.
person who's looking at that's how you build wealth that your kids will get, that your kids' kids will get, that you can invest into the community. It's so important. I think that every person who's looking at going into the professional sports should look at it. It's a great way to build passive wealth too.
And I think a lot of kids like our age, they don't understand that. So like if you understand that at an early age, like it's 1,000 ways to make money in this world. And it's ways you can make money just sitting at home. And I think a lot of people like it's easy, like it's really easy, but like it takes like knowledge to know. And I think if we was more educated, more educated about certain things, I think like a lot more people probably be a lot more successful.
Well said. Well said.
You mentioned your music, though. I just wanted to say, because I know you talked about you like making beats and stuff. Is there anyone on your team or on the campus who's actually got bars? You put together any songs? There's an IMG EP coming out.
Y'all don't understand because like we just got a recording studio at IMG, bro.
Oh no way.
Bro, they built a
Okay.
whole booth. I found this out last semester. I was
love
like,
that.
bro, after the season, bro, I gotta get in there. Just cause it's here. Like, just use it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, people that got bars on my team, like I show up every now and then.
Of course.
Humble too.
Yeah, every now and then I might spit something crazy, but Ezzy have bars. He's from Atlanta, so like Atlanta they got a little baby, all of them. So
They got flow.
they got flows, they got a little style. But other than that, I mean, a lot of people don't rap. We more just hype each other up, then we say a few bars, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I remember the prep school rapping career. I remember that.
Exactly.
I did not have a prolific prep school rap career, but
I wanted to just talk about, you had a 2019, you were part of the Team USA minicamp in July and October. I looked through the rosters of some of the guys that were invited there, and it's just star-studded. Not much else you would expect from USA basketball. Can you just talk about what it was like to be able to be around those guys and those coaches and what that environment is like as a young kid, like really getting that experience?
Being around like those top athletes, like we have top athletes. Most of my teammates, we met at USA.
Yeah.
So those top athletes, like that's literally everybody you need to see. Everybody at USA probably will make money playing basketball. I don't doubt it at all.
Yeah.
So you're gonna play against the number one point guard, or you're gonna play against the best big in class of 20. Like I had to play Jalen Green.
Yeah.
that's so awesome.
I had to play. Listen to this. It was Jalen Green and Isaiah Todd on the same team.
Foreshadowing.
I'm guarding Jalen Green. Like I am 15 years old. He is 17, 18, or whatever. It was like his senior year, so I'm a sophomore and he's a senior. I'm guarding him. I'm like, bro, this not even fair. Like I'm good, but like, bro, you're like 2 years older than me, so like I don't even know. He's dunking, doing windmills. I said, yo, I can't. I just started dunking last year, dog. Like, yeah. So like that camp, it was a great experience just to be around those guys like Sharif Cooper, Jaden Springer, and Jalen Green, all those guys. then like people in my class as well. So we all know each
Yeah.
other from that camp, and we just build relationships. So that's also another thing.
So who were your closest friends on that Team USA camp?
Definitely the ones like Ari was with, like that goes to my school, them, and Jet Howard. That's where me and Jet, like, we was roommates, so we got close. Greg Glenn, we got close there. Who else? That's when who I met. Zay Todd, me and Zay Todd was hanging a little bit. I don't know. It's like I was all over the place. So, but most people I hung out with was like the people in my class. So,
yeah. This has been awesome, Eric. Eric, is there anything you want to say before we shut this down?
I just want to say thank y'all for having me. You know, I appreciate y'all having me here, and it was a great talk. And I love all the people that support me out there, and y'all know where to find me. Y'all can just hit my DMs. I'll answer. So I just appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah. Let me just get one more before we leave. Sorry, because I got something I gotta ask you about. Because I seen you rock the number 3, and me coming up as someone who grew up, his favorite player is Allen Iverson. You got a guard's number, so can you just tell me how you got that number 3 on an IMG team where I'm sure there's other guys who wanted it? It's a special number for a lot of guys who wear it.
Actually, it was the only available number. Which is wow. It was crazy. It was like it was meant to be. It was literally meant to be. So I remember my first 2 years there, I wore my first year playing, I wore 14. And my second year I wore 13, then I wore 15. So I just wore my age. Whatever age I wore it. Then my sophomore year, I finally got my number. So I finally got my number. And when I switched teams to move up, I was like, dang, I'm gonna have to change my number. But then I realized it's no number 3 on that team. And it's like, here's your jersey. And it was number 3. And it was the only jersey they had. I said, this is perfect. It was meant to be. They was waiting for me. It was waiting for me.
Is it still Tyler handling the jerseys?
Yes, it is.
Oh, man, I love it. Tyler's always clutch for that.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Love forever for that, man.
But I wear the jersey. I wear the number because it represents it can represent a lot of things. First off, my dad wore it in high school, and you know it wouldn't be for my dad if I probably wouldn't be playing basketball if it wasn't for my dad. I probably might be playing like football. I don't know. I probably would play basketball, but I wouldn't be this good. But it means multiple things. Like who I do it for. Like I do it for my family, like my mom, my dad, and myself. So that's 3 people. I'm blessed by God, so that's the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. That's 3. Then, you know, it's a lot of things it can mean. Like me, myself, and I is somebody like I gotta look out for and protect, and my family. It's a lot of things, but that's pretty much the main things. My mom, my dad, me. It's like 3 represents something. Like everything I do is like 3. So like if I'm doing like sets of shooting or something, I'm gonna do 3 sets. Or if I'm lifting weights, I'm gonna do 3 sets. You know, 3 seconds, whatever. Like 3 everything, bro. Just 3 everything.
3 everything.
Exactly.
Big message to take away from today is the number 3. It's like Sesame Street. Our number of the day is 3.
Number of the day is 3. Yes, sir.
Eric, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Thank you so much for coming out. This was awesome. Well, for all the listeners, we'll be tagging Eric in everything we post over the next few days. So make sure to follow him now before he gets drafted. That way you don't look like a bandwagoner. You guys, pro tips right here. To all our listeners, please keep liking, subscribing, rating, reviewing, all that. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Ball Talk Official. And until next time, this has been Ball Talk.
It's Ball Talk. It's Ball Talk, baby. It's Ball Talk. It's Ball Talk, baby. It's Ball Talk. It's Ball Talk, baby. It's Ball Talk. It's ball talk, baby, 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 baby.